Oh, an event worth playing for. Well, let's just check in on the meta and see how that's doing. Okay. Well, what else is meta? This is gonna be fun. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kezza. Yeah, that's what they used to call me. Yeah, I know it's been a completely long time, but I've had a busy month of work. Like, I'm missing some of the bigger tournaments, so I haven't been keeping up with the meta or even like turning up to Hobby League, because it's just like, what's the point? Like, at the moment in New Zealand, like, we've had like 2 regionals in the last like 3 months. Haven't been able to attend either. It's like my dick on antidepressants. I don't know when they're next coming. So yeah, when I don't know when like next events are coming, I'm less incentivized to spend money, less incentivized to like look into the meta greatly, and you know. But yeah, it turned up in Hobby League, like, you know, a bit of a Christmas celebration, work's winding up, and I thought, yeah, why not? You know, a wee treat. We're going to Hobby League. So, but I ended up being able to make top 4 with branded. So let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the deck profile. Yeah. Starting now with all your favourites, we got 1, 2, 3 Aliber, Der Narr von Despia, aka Aliber Jester of Despia. So it's all your branded cards, crazy little secret ability in the graveyard to negate effects. 1, 2, 3 Fallen of Elbaz, can't play the deck without it. 1, 2 Albion the Shrouded Dragon, we are playing, is it the Branded High Spirits? So yeah, Albion the Shrouded Dragon's like a nice little dump. And it also helps you set up your plays and gets you quicker to your 1 brand fusion now. We've got 1, 2 Cartesia, all you need, only 1 Quinn. I do have a second, but you know, I think with only 1 brand fusion, you only need 1 Quinn now, because a lot of the time, yeah, what else you dumping really? Quinn. One of the best cards, but you only need 1 of it. 1 kit, because you can get back your banished spells and traps, aka search branded fusion from your banished pile if you've used the fusion duplication trap on it. So yeah, that's kind of cool. 1 Tragedy, 1 Mercuria, gold sight targets, handy little one of, and if this guy goes to the graveyard, it helps you like recover stuff. So pretty cool. And on to the Bestials now. We've got 1 Lebellion, 1 Serenade to Dump Lebellion, 1 Magnet to Search Lebellion, and 1 Druid's Worm because he didn't want to be left out. On to spells now. 1, 2, 3 branded opening. Your 1 of branded fusion. I was halfway through making my deck through Hobby League before I realized that branded fusion's at 1 now, and I was like, oh cool. So yeah, only 1 lost and 1 red. Yep, good. You only ever played 1 lost anyway, but red and red could bump this to 2, maybe, but then you'd need the second Quim, and then you throw the ratios out there. We got 2 Branded High Spirits. This is like your best starter play now, because like with only the 1 fusion, if you've got no way to get to it, or you summon your Aliber and they just hand trap it, you're just like, oh cool, pass. But at least with like Branded High Spirits, you can set up your graveyard and all your back rows and stuff, and then that way you can like play on your opponent's turn. So I think Branded High Spirits is pretty important now. We've got 1, 2, 3 fusion duplication there, get your plays going, get Elbaz straight from the deck, get Cartesia straight from the deck. Yeah, good card. Another 1 card starter. 3 tactics to search for everything. Yeah, this is really a budget version because I can't be bothered buying any of the new cards, but I mean, we're at a point where Thrust has been reprinted so many times that there's no reason why you shouldn't have Thrust. It's like saying you don't have Ash Blossoms now. It's like, why not? But then we've got probably one of the best board breakers that Branded can play, and that for the upcoming format, Book of Eclipse. The only thing they can do to really stop it is Ash Blossom, because it does have a draw effect, but then you can flip their entire board down. You could also flip down your stuff to make sure that like your like Albazes, your Alibers and everything all resolve. So Book of Eclipse, very good. And then more I decided to play 3 Super Polymerization. It is a bit of a board breaker, but at the same time it also gives you another fusion spell as well, so you can just like, during the battle phase, attack with everything, Super Poly into an Albion from the graveyard, and then there's like another like 5,500 damage there. And then we've got one called Bide because good card is good, going first or second, and Gold Sark. And onto the traps now. One Makieta Vertical Tongue, and one Fusion Duplication. All you need there. Like, this just helps get back resources from the graveyard, or it's if you've already got everything you need, it's just a cool counter trap search just to lock up the board. And Fusion Duplication, yep, can copy your Super Poly and you don't have to discard, can copy your Fusion Deployment, and then you can get like another special summon to the field, like Cartesia or something, and of course it can copy your Brand Fusion too. Sweet, I think that's like 41, 42 cards. I am knocking that all over the show. Extra deck, we've got 1, 2 Albion, yep, pretty standard, along with the 1 Lebellion and the 2 Mirajade. My god, it's good to be playing these boys back again. Love them. Local man enjoys Dragon deck. We've got 1 Rundrum, 1 Titaniclad, 1 Grankinol, 1 Masquerade, and 1 Albion, just to finish off the Albaz fusions there. So, time winner, Grankinol for your players and Cartesia lines. Titaniclad, if dumped, you know, can get your Quen straight to the field and stuff, and then you play really optimally on your opponent's turn. That's great. Rundrum, you barely ever make it, but you know, dumping it to the graveyard is really good to like have Albaz as a interrupt. Albion. This could have been like a second Grankinol or something like that, but I did decide to side the puppet. So yeah, Albion in main deck seems fine. And then finishing off the extra deck, we've got our Super Poly stuff, so Garura, Mud Dragon, Bread Plant, Dragoseptalia. Then we've got this thing is insane. It's a common and it's absolutely insane. It just needs a life or a dark dragon monster and a dragon monster. Albaz fulfills both sides of that. It's a dark dragon monster or it's just the dragon monster, so it can be a super poly target in like some cases, but then you can also Albion and then just banish like random gear from your graveyard and then just pop this out and then it just pops too. Really great card indeed. I love this thing so much. Light and Darkness Dragon Lord. I didn't actually even make this. Like, definitely times when you could have, but didn't seem optimal. And the Borrowed Furious Dragon, 2 Dark Dragons, and that just, you know, gets you the field spells and gives you a continuous pop each turn. It's great. Hand traps, 3 draw. In Branded, I feel like if you're ever going to play any sort of hand trap, it's got to be something like really good that's going to like just completely lock up the game. So if you only draw 1, that's all you need, and I chose Troll and Lockbird. Yeah, good. 3 Cosmic because, you know, it's just like ripped through like Fire King decks like on its own. 3 Artifact Lancia. I didn't know if anyone was going to turn up with the Malice deck. They didn't, but you know, it was there just in case. Plus it's a light target as well. 1 Dark Cooler and 1 Wabaku because they're searchable off the talents going first. Thrust, sorry, I keep saying talents, but Thrust. So Thrust going second, Thrust going first, and you're against Tenpai. They can't kill you. They can attack and set up the board and stuff, but that's cool because they're all dragons. And then like you can just super poly them and into the. This guy, remember, he just needs a dragon. Nice. 1 Puppet because, you know, going first, let's just cheese that win. 2 Dimensional Barrier and 2 Evenly Matched. You know, just go second option, go first option for when you want to thrust. And that's it. Woohoo, go me. There is my top 4 branded deck list. Did I have fun? A little. Not to tickle my pickle, as it were. And I think it's sort of one of those things like when people sit there and they say, oh, I'm not having fun with the game. I think it's because they've just chosen to not move on. and not learn the new things. As soon as you start like learning the new cards, learning how they go and stuff, that's when you start having fun, because like you're no longer just like tanking, being like, oh, what do I stop? What do I know? What the fuck is it? No, when you can sit there and you can just like sight cards and be like, oh yeah, cool, I know what that does, yeah, cool, I know what my opponent's going for. You're really just concentrating more on the game and how you can like more optimally interact with your opponent, and that way you're having the best game you can have, your opponent's having the best game they can have, and then, you know, we're just like making Yu-Gi-Oh wavy, baby. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching, take care everyone, and yeah, catch me a lot sooner than you did the last time. Kakis.